Okay. The question, what did the War of 1812 accomplish? Okay. The War of 1812 may have seemed like it accomplished nothing because of the poor war efforts on both sides. The War of 1812 did accomplish something, though. It accomplished a unique identity for America, helped raise new Americans to power, and proved America was a mature and united country. America's goals for the war were free trade and sailors' rights. America wanted to trade with France, but because Britain was at war with France, they did not want America to trade with France and for Europe to get stronger because of America. So England tried to put a stop to that. America and Britain tried to make an arrangement for trade with France, but it didn't really work out. America had other plans with France, though. They wanted more land, so they thought to invade Canada and take down the land, because Canada right now was kind of, now forming like America was, and was only a settlement for not too long. America was a little longer. America invaded Toronto, and then the Canadian militia fought back and brought back the territory that they had and pushed out America. Britain told France that they would get back at America for invading Canada and taking their land. Britain was also on good terms with the Indians in America and in North America, because if they had trading deals going on with like the fur trades and spices going back and forth. So Britain and the Indians were on good terms, so they helped fight against America. No one really wanted to fight in the war, because who wants to fight in a war just to gain land? So American politicians started to make propaganda to help fire up the people in America and get them pumped to be in this war against France, Britain, and the Indians. One of the few propaganda items were the Star Spangled Banner anthem, and that was really, it was made by someone who didn't want to go to war, and it was made after a song about liquor. So, fun fact. The War of 1812 helped bring new heroes in American politics. They needed new people because the Founding Fathers were getting old, and they have done their duty already about 50-ish years before, when they all were fighting against Britain in the War of Independence and signing all those documents. A strong figure like James Lawrence. One of those strong figures was James Lawrence. He was a sailor and a captain on many ships, and when he was in a battle against Britain at sea, he said, "Don't give up the ship," and then his sailors thought about it and gave up almost immediately after he died. And this saying was used on everything, in songs, flags, and everyone was saying it back then. More strong figures were Andrew Jackson, John Quincy Adams, and many more. The war showed the rest of the world that America was a mature country and should be taken seriously and should not be taken lightly, and they were willing to fight over things and not just cower away and be shoved in a corner. They defeated the strongest country, I guess you could say, twice, Great Britain, and they were proud for it. They wanted the recognition from Britain that they deserved, but they weren't really getting it until now. So after this battle, that really helped them. And then during the Battle of New Orleans, this helped shape America, because because this battle was great and monumental for America, because they took 2,000 British men while they only lost 71 American men. So that really shows how strong America was and how great its leaders were becoming. The war or all the wars, left America wanting more, and they felt like they needed to grow bigger to show the rest of the world that we can expand, we can be so much better than how you guys perceive us, and we really are a force to be reckoned with. Although there weren't really any true winners of the War of 1812, it showed Great Britain and the rest of the world, like France and the Indians, that America was strong and a fierce force. Even though the War of 1812 did little for any country, it helped America make an identity for itself, it helped raise new heroes, and proved America was a mature and strong country.